what's going on, guys? Etienne Kubawa here. For the last few years, I've been making films and short films and along with documentaries. But in 2020, I launched my best-selling indie comic book, Beats of War, which is sold over 35,000 copies worldwide. And this year, I thought with our expanding universe, I teamed up with my best friend, Craig, who read my first draft of Hyena Man, to create something really unique, grounded, and something really exciting. The Hyena Man is really based on my stories from back home in Africa that I grew up listening to from my grandmother, but also stories that I've heard about other tribes that are from other parts of Congo and Nigeria, and generally in Africa, stories that you grew up listening to about how animals are sort of linked to human beings in some sense, and they give us some sort of power. So me and the team here at ATN Verse, we're always looking for new stories, fresh stories that will keep fans of comic books and graphic novels really excited. And we thought Hyena Man will be a great add to our universe. Obviously, tapping into science fiction and bringing a bit of Afrofuturism in the story. I'm a big lover of animals, from dogs, lions. I probably find myself watching a lot of documentaries on animals, but I've always been fascinated by hyenas, most importantly in the sense that when you watch some of the videos when they're being attacked by lions or other animals in the jungle, there's a way they come in numbers, to sort of protect themselves. So I did a little bit of digging about hyenas, the other senses they have, and I was really fascinated. And then I remember my grandmother telling me these stories about animals and how they are linked to humans in some sense. And the way she told the stories, it was different from how you would hear stories right now. It would be in the sort of like a story they would tell you, and it's really scary. And then you're like, should I listen to this before I go to sleep as a kid? But these stories have stayed with me, and I felt like I kind of wanted to tell a story of this character who's lived their entire life in Scotland, and for the first time, due to the illnesses they have, they travel back to Africa to connect with their roots, and something happens within their tribe that changes his life forever. This character's name is Will, but also will he yield the power of a hyena? So it's something that will be very exciting. It's a ground level character. If you love Mobius, Fallout, Blade, Batman, this is the character for you. Honestly, it's gonna be really, really exciting read. And we're very excited, obviously, to tap into a new IP that will be an add-on to the ATN verse. This project has been fun to write. I think I've been working on this for the last 2 years. The first draft was finished about a year ago, which I sent now to my editor, Craig, who is a creator's co-writer on the project. But the whole story was mapped out for the next 5 volumes that will come out. And it was a very natural story that I wrote. I didn't have to force anything out of me. I looked at the animals. I kind of wanted to tell another personal story of how maybe these animals could hold the power that could heal us, also make us these heroes that could save the world in some sense. So I'm a big believer in the earth and protecting these animals, and I feel like having an animal linked to a superhero character excites me the most, because now you're thinking about the senses that this animal has that you can sort of incorporate to your story, which is always exciting. I've got a really fun team on board. Apart from Craig, Andrew Monet, I've got Ben Wilsonham, who has done Bits of War 1 and 2. He's back to do the art and the colors. And then we've got Darick Robertson, who's done The Boys, who's part of the team as well, who's contributed to Hyena Man with an awesome cover that you will see as part of the project campaign. So yeah, thank you. Go and select the tier that you like, and there's other more goodies that you can take along with my film that came out last year that is on streaming platform. But I would want to have a few signed DVDs that could be sent out to some of the backers. This is something exclusive to Kickstarter, and thank you so much if you're a returning backer for the ATN verse.